हेलो बच्चों। आज हम फॉर्मूला सीरीज़ में मैथ्स फॉर्मूला सीरीज़ में हम परमुटेशन एंड कॉम्बिनेशंस करने जा रहे हैं। फंडामेंटल प्रिंसिपल ऑफ काउंटिंग पहला टॉपिक है हमारा। फंडामेंटल प्रिंसिपल ऑफ काउंटिंग, काउंटिंग विदाउट एक्चुअली काउंटिंग। ये क्या होता है? इफ़ एन इवेंट कैन अकर इन एम डिफरेंट वेज फॉलोइंग विच अनदर इवेंट कैन अकर इन एन डिफरेंट वेज, then the total number of different ways of first simultaneous occurrence of both events in a definite order is m cross n. This can be extended to any number of events. This is known as multiplication principle. B, happening of exactly one of the event is m plus n. This is known as addition principle. Means if it has been given either m is happening or n, so it will be m plus n ways. And if it has been said that m and n both should occur, means simultaneous occurrence of both the events in a definite order, then it will be m by n. Coming to the factorial notation, you must have known a useful notation. N factorial is n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into dash 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 3 into 2 into 1. N factorial can be also written as n into n minus 1 factorial. 0 factorial is equal to 1 factorial is equal to 1. 2n का whole factorial is 2 to the power n into n factorial into 1 into 3 into 5 into 7 dash 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 2n minus 1. Note that factorials of negative integers are not defined. Now, what is permutation? NPR. NPR denotes the number of permutations of n different things taken r at a time. N belongs to natural number, r belongs to whole number, n is greater than or equal to r. So this is important condition. Now you must be wondering that where I will use this condition. This condition will be used in inequality. When while you will solving, you will get the inequality of NPR also. So there you must remember that n is always greater than or equal to r, and you know that r can be 0 but n can never be 0. Okay, NPR is nothing but n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus r plus 1, that is n factorial upon n minus r ka whole factorial. The number of permutations of n things taken all at a time, when p of them are of similar of one type, q of them are similar of second type, r of them are similar of third type, and the remaining n minus p plus q plus r are all different, then the permutation will be n factorial upon p factorial into q factorial into r factorial. Means if something has been repeated, means p has been repeated because this was a similar of one type, so we will divide by p factorial. The number of permutation of n different objects taken are at a time when a particular object is always to be included. When you have to include a particular object, means the combination will be n minus 1 c r minus 1, because you have to include it, so total number will also decrease and the number which you have to select will also decrease. And it's for permutation, it is permutation, so multiply it by r factorial. That's all. Now, the number of permutations of n different objects taken are at a time when repetition be allowed any number of times is n into n, means now the repetition has been allowed. So when repetition is allowed, then the number of permutation will be n to the power r. Okay, the number of circular permutations of n different things taken all at a time is n minus 1 factorial, that is npn upon n. If clockwise and anti-clockwise circular permutations are considered to be same, then it is n minus 1 factorial divided by 2, because now clockwise and anti-clockwise permutations are same. The number of circular permutations of n different things taking r at a time, distinguishing clockwise and anti-clockwise arrangements, is npr upon r. Now, after this permutation, what was permutation? Was nothing but the arrangement of particular things. Now we come next, that is combination. This is the next topic, combination. It is denoted by NCR. So NCR denotes the number of combinations of n different things taken r at a time, and NCR equal to n factorial upon r factorial into n minus r factorial, that is equal to npr upon r factorial, where r is less than or equal to n belongs to natural number and r belongs to whole number. NCR is also denoted by sometimes, like this bracket will be there, above n will be written and below r. Also, this is the old version, but the new version is C bracket NR, which will indicate NCR. The number of combination of n different things taking R at a time. When p particular things are always to be included. When p particular things are always to be included, then we have n minus p C R minus p. When p particular things are always to be excluded, then we have n minus p C R, because now we have to select all R, but we have to exclude p. P items we have to exclude. When p particular things are always to be included and q particular things are always to be excluded, then we have, since we are including p, so p will be subtracted from both n and r, but q will be only subtracted from n, because q particular things are always to be excluded. Given n different objects, the number of ways of selecting at least one of them. Suppose n different objects have been given, now you have to select at least one of them, so it will be nc1 plus nc2 plus nc3, because कम से कम, एटलीस्ट का मतलब होता है कम से कम एक को तो सेलेक्ट ही करना है, यानी nc1 प्लस nc2 मीन्स एक भी सेलेक्ट हो सकता है, दो भी सेलेक्ट हो सकता है, लेकिन एक से कम नहीं होगा। क्यों? क्योंकि nc0 हमारा नहीं होगा, nc0 इज ऑलवेज वन, तो हमें पता है ये nc1 प्लस nc2 प्लस nc3 प्लस डैश 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 ncn होगा, जो कि 2 की पावर n माइनस 1 होता है। This can also be stated as the total number of combinations of n distinct things. The total number of ways in which it is possible to make a selection by taking some or all out of p plus q plus r plus dash dash thing, where p are alike of one kind, q alike of a second kind, r alike of a third kind, and so on, is given by p plus 1 into q plus 1 into r plus 1 dash 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 minus 1. The total number of ways of selecting one or more things from p identical things of one kind, q identical things of second kind, r identical things of third kind, and n different things is p plus 1 into q plus 1 into r plus 1 into 2 to the power n minus 1. See, in this, both the above two formulas, the C1 formula and this D, have been combined. Now, divisors. Let n is, suppose n can be written as p to the power a, q to the power b, and r to the power c, where p, q, r, what? They are distinct primes, and a, b, c are natural numbers. Then, the total numbers of divisors of n, including 1 and n, is equal to a plus 1 into b plus 1 into c plus 1. The sum of these divisors is p to the power 0 plus p to the power 1 plus p square plus dash 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 plus p to the power a into q to the power 0 plus q1 plus q square plus dash 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 q to the power b into r to the power 0 plus r1 plus r square plus dash 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 plus r to the power c. If there are more than such primes, then it will be nothing but multiplying with all these powers. Number of ways in which n can be resolved as a product of two factors, then it will be half a plus 1 into b plus 1 into c plus 1 dash dash dash. If n is not a perfect square, half a plus 1 into b plus 1 into c plus 1 plus 1. Last you have to do plus 1 if n is a perfect square. D. Number of ways in which a composite number n can be resolved into two factors which are relatively prime or co-prime to each other. It is equal to 2 to the power n minus 1, where n is, small n is the number of different prime factors in capital N, means capital N was the number, and the number of prime, the different primes, they are small n. So the number of ways in which a composite number n can be resolved into two factors which are relatively prime or co-prime to each other, then these are 2 to the power n minus 1 ways are there. Now, division and distribution means now you have to divide also and distribute among the particular person, group, or whatsoever. A. The number of ways in which m plus n different things. Now there are two things similar. The division will be only when there are so many things. So m plus n different things are there. Now these m plus n different things have to be divided into two groups containing m and n things respectively. So it will be m plus n ka whole factorial upon m factorial into n factorial. Second, if m equal to n, it means the groups are equal, and in this case the number of subdivision is 2n factorial. upon n factorial upon divide by 2 factorial also, because now m is equal to n, so m plus n becomes 2n factorial upon n factorial. But why we have used 2 factorial? Yes, because now these two things are alike to each other, and for alike we have the formula that it should be divided by p factorial if p particular things are similar. So similarly here we are dividing it by 2 factorial. For in any one way it is possible to interchange the two groups without obtaining a new distribution. If 2n things are to be divided equally between two persons, then the number of ways will be 2n factorial upon n factorial into 2 factorial into 2 factorial. Now total 2n things are to be divided equally between two persons. Number of ways in which m plus n plus p different things can be divided into three groups containing m, n and p things respectively is m plus n plus p का whole factorial upon m factorial, n factorial and p factorial. M is not equal to n is not equal to p. Second, if m equal to n equal to p, then the number of groups equal to 3n का whole factorial upon n factorial, n factorial, n factorial upon 3 factorial. Simple. If 3n things are to be divided equally among 3 people, now it has to be divided in, and then number of base it has been asking means arrangements. So 3n factorial upon n factorial का cube upon 3 factorial into 3 factorial. 3 factorial get cancelled. So the final answer will be 3n factorial upon n factorial का whole cube. In general, the number of ways of dividing n distinct objects into L groups containing p objects each, m group containing q objects each, is equal to n factorial L plus m factorial upon p factorial to the power L, q factorial to the power m upon L factorial into m factorial. Here Lp plus mq will equal to n. Number of ways in which n distinct things can be distributed to p persons if there is no restriction to the number of things received by them, which is equal to p to the power n. E. Number of ways in which n identical things may be distributed among p persons if each persons may receive none, one or more thing. It is n plus p minus 1 cn. Now D arrangements. It is very important formula, D arrangement. Number of ways in which n letters can be placed in n directed envelope so that no letter goes into its own envelope. This is D arrangement. Then it will be equal to n factorial into 1 minus 1 upon 1 factorial plus half 1 by 2 factorial minus 1 by 3 factorial plus 1 by 4 factorial minus dash 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 plus minus 1 to the power n into 1 upon n factorial. Now here from here somewhere 1, this is 1 minus 1, this will get cancelled. So the final answer will be n factorial plus n factorial into 1 by 2 factorial minus 1 by 3 factorial plus 1 by 4 factorial minus dash 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 plus minus 1 to the power n into 1 upon n factorial. So this is the number of ways in which n letters can be placed in n directed envelope so that no letter goes into its own envelope. Important result: number of rectangle of any size in a square of size n by n is summation of r cube from r equal to 1 to n, and number of square of any size is summation of r square from r equal to 1 to n. Number of rectangle of any size in a rectangle of size n by p, n less than p, is np by 4 upon np by 4 into n plus 1 into p plus 1, and number of squares of any size is summation of n plus 1 summation of n plus 1 minus r into p plus 1 minus r from r equal to 1 to n. If there are n points in a plane of which m less than n are collinear, then total number of lines obtained by joining these points is nc2. nc2 is the final line minus mc2 because m points were collinear plus 1 plus final 1 point. Now total number of triangles will be nc3 minus mc3. Maximum number of points of intersection of n circle is, now you need to find maximum number of point of intersection of n circle. Suppose there are 5 circles, so how many maximum number of point of intersection will be of 5 circles? So it will be 5p2. And of lines, suppose it was asked that maximum number of point of intersection of n lines, then it should be nc2. For line, very important, for line it will be nc2, and for circle it is np2. Okay, I hope you guys will remember this. So this was the end of our permutation and combination. We can also cover the binomial theorem because this is also related with the same thing. Let us revise what we have covered in permutation and combination. In permutation and combination, we have seen fundamental principle of counting, factorial. Permutation is what? Combination, its formula, divisors, division and distribution. Then finally we have dearrangement and important results. This is very important, NP2 and NC2. Now binomial theorem we can also cover. This is only 3 pages, very small, you can see. Binomial theorem: x plus y to the power n can be expanded as nc0 x to the power n plus nc1 x to the power n minus 1 into y plus nc2 x to the power n minus 2 y square plus dash 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 ncr x to the power n minus r y to the power r plus dash 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 ncn yn. Means equal to summation of ncr x to the power n minus r y to the power r from r equal to 0 to n, where n belongs to natural number. Important terms in the binomial expansion are general term. The general term or the r plus 1th term in the expansion of x plus y to the power n is given by tr plus 1 equal to ncr x to the power n minus r into y to the power r. Middle term of in the expansion of x plus y to the power n r. If n is even, then there is only one middle term, and that is given by tn plus 2 by 2, that is equal to ncn by 2 into xn by 2 and yn by 2. If n will be odd, then there are two middle terms which are tn plus 1 by 2 and tn plus 1 by 2 plus 1. Now term independent of x. For term independent of x, we have term independent of x means containing no x. Independent of x means containing no x. Hence you have to find the value of r for which the exponent of x is 0. Means इस इक्वेशन में टी आर प्लस 1 इक्वल टू एन सी आर एक्स टू द पावर एन माइनस आर इंटू वाई टू द पावर आर में x की पावर हमें 0 करनी है, तभी तो वो टर्म हमारा इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ x होगा. x की पावर 0 करने के लिए हमारा n माइनस आर क्या होना चाहिए? 0 के बराबर होना चाहिए. तो हम ऐसे ही टर्म कुछ सेलेक्ट करेंगे जिसमें x की पावर हमारी 0 हो जाए, वही टर्म हमारा इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ x होगा. Second, if root a plus b to the power n is I plus f, where I and n are positive integers and 0 is less than or equal to f is less than 1, then I plus f into f is k to the power n. If n is odd and a minus b square is k, which is greater than 0, I plus f into 1 minus f equal to k to the power small k to the power n if n is even and under root a minus b is less than 1. Now some results on binomial coefficient. If ncx equal to ncy, it means x equal to y or x plus y equal to n. ncr minus 1 plus ncr equal to n plus 1 cr. c0 plus c1 by 2 plus c2 by 3 plus dash 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 cn upon n plus 1 is 2 to the power n plus 1 minus 1 upon n plus 1. d is c0 minus c1 by 2 plus c2 by 3 minus c3 by 4 plus minus 1 to the power minus 1 into ncn upon n plus 1. Minus 1 to the power n into cn. Here above n has been exempted, so it has been not written. Okay, equal to 1 upon n plus 1. This is nc0 plus nc1 plus nc2 plus dash 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 ncn. It is will be equal to 2 to the power n. c0 plus c2 plus c4 plus dash dash equal to c1 plus c3 plus c5. It is equal to 2 to the power n minus 1. c0 का होल स्क्वायर प्लस c1 का होल स्क्वायर प्लस c2 का होल स्क्वायर प्लस डैश 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 cn का होल स्क्वायर. दिस इज इक्वल टू 2n cn विच इज इक्वल टू 2n का होल फैक्टोरियल अपॉन n फैक्टोरियल इंटू n फैक्टोरियल. h1 पॉइंट इज c0 इंटू cr प्लस c1 इंटू cr प्लस 1 प्लस c2 इंटू cr प्लस 2 प्लस डैश 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 प्लस cn माइनस r इंटू cn. इट इज इक्वल टू 2n का होल फैक्टोरियल अपॉन n प्लस r का फैक्टोरियल इंटू n माइनस r का होल फैक्टोरियल. रिमेंबर 2n का फैक्टोरियल इज इक्वल टू 2 to the power n इंटू n फैक्टोरियल 1 इंटू 3 इंटू 5 डैश 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 2n माइनस 1. Greatest coefficient and greatest term in expansion of x plus a to the power n. A, if n is even greatest coefficient, then it is ncn by 2. If n is odd greatest coefficient, then it will be ncn minus 1 by 2 or ncn plus 1 by 2. For greatest term we have tp and tp plus 1 if n plus 1 upon mod x upon a plus 1 is an integer, tq plus 1 if n plus 1 upon mod x upon a plus 1 is non-integer and belongs to q comma q plus 1, q belongs to integer. Now we have binomial theorem for negative or fractional indices. Very important. If n belongs to q, then 1 plus x to the power n equal to 1 plus nx plus n minus n into n minus 1 by 2 factorial x square plus n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 upon 3 factorial ka x cube plus dash 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 infinity, provided mod x is less than 1. So this is very important. With this 1 plus x to the power n, you can use what? Differentiation, and along with that you can use integration. There are lots of questions in JEE Mains and JEE Advanced related to this topic. 1 plus x to the power n, when you will differentiate it will become n into 1 plus x to the power n minus 1. Now you substitute x equal to 1, you will get an important formula. Now after differentiation, and you have to again differentiate, means twice differentiation, then you have to integrate, okay, like this, or from here only you have to integrate, so you will get something new. Then first integrate and then twice integrate, twice differentiate, like this. You have to remember that all those things which you have read, you have to cover in your examination paper. So this is very important. 1 plus x to the power n equal to 1 plus nx plus nn minus 1 upon 2 factorial x square plus nn minus 1 into n minus 2 upon 3 factorial x cube plus dash 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 to infinity. Note, 1 minus x to the power minus 1 is 1 plus x square plus x cube plus dash 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 infinity. 1 plus x to the power minus 1 is 1 minus x square minus x cube plus dash 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 infinity. 1 minus x to the power minus 2 is 1 plus 2x plus 3x square plus 4x cube plus dash dash infinity. 1 plus x to the power minus 2 is 1 minus 2x plus 3x square minus 4x cube plus dash 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 infinity. Now exponential series, e to the power x is what? 1 plus x upon 1 factorial plus x square by 2 factorial plus x cube by 3 factorial plus in dash 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 till infinity, where x may be any real or complex number, and e equal to limit n tends to infinity 1 plus 1 upon n to the power n. Whenever you want to calculate the value for this e, you simply put it in limit up n tends to infinity 1 plus 1 upon n to the power n. Now a to the power x is also an form of exponent, so this is normal exponent. This series is 1 plus x upon 1 factorial ln a plus x ln a ka whole square 2 factorial. Simply in this x upon 1 factorial, you have to, in at place of x you have to write x ln a ka whole square upon 2 factorial plus x ln a ka whole cube upon 3 factorial plus dash 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 infinity. A is greater than 0. Now logarithmic series ln 1 plus x, very important series in maths also as well as in physics also. So ln 1 plus x is what? Equal to x minus x square by 2 plus x cube by 3 minus x4 by 4 plus dash 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 infinity. ln 1 minus x is minus x square by 2 minus x cube by 3 minus x to the power 4 by 4 minus dash 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 infinity, where minus 1 is less than or equal to x is less than 1. ln 1 plus x upon 1 minus x will be what? Just you have to subtract this. How? Because we know that ln m by n is what? ln m minus ln n. Ln m divided by n is what? ln m minus ln n. So simply ln 1 plus x minus ln 1 minus x, just you subtract. So you will get twice of this minus minus will become plus. So 2x plus x cube by 3 plus x to the power 5 by 5 plus dash 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 infinity, where mod x is less than 1. So this was all in the binomial theorem which we have to cover. So in this we have seen binomial theorem, its general term, middle term, term independent of x. We have also covered some important results based on binomial coefficient, greatest coefficient and greatest term in expansion of x plus a to the power n, and in binomial theorem for negative or fractional indices. This is very much important. If you will remember 1 plus x to the power n equal to 1 plus nx plus this, by integrating or by differentiating you can find the sum of a lot number of series like 2n. Like if you will put here x equal to 1, you will get 2 to the power n, which is nothing but 1 plus n n minus 1 upon 2 factorial x like this. If you will put x equal to 2, you will get the series of 3 to the power n. If you will put 3, you will get 4 to the power. Similarly, you can get a lot of series, but you may notice that this is very common in each and every competitive exam, so you must remember this. Sixth one is exponential series, and seventh we have seen the logarithmic series. So these all were. After that we will start the complex number. Thank you.